7KL Productions presents Life's Conversation. This podcast is mind-blowing. The conversations are life-changing. We're going to talk about overcoming and accepting things in life, life's elevation, life's obstacles, and challenges. Tune in every Tuesday at 5 p.m. with your hosts, Roger Gibson and Christy Love. You can find us on all social media platforms. Tune in.
Welcome back to Life's Conversation. I'm your host, Roger Gibson. And of course, to my right, my beautiful fave, Christy Love. I just want to give you guys a quick announcement. Follow us. You can follow us on all social media at Life's Conversation. Follow us on all social media. YouTubers.
Okay.
YouTubers. Please subscribe, share. Please subscribe. You can email us at lifesconversationpc@gmail.com. Like I always say, we'll promote your clothes. We'll talk about your business. Send us topics. We love to get you guys topics. Actually, we got a topic right now. I'm going to let my Faye do your thing. Go ahead, Faye.
Hey, welcome. Today we have a question from our email, and our producer, Antonio Matthews, is going to give it to us. What's our question of the day? What's our topic, Antonio?
So the question of the day was asked, do you accept someone for who they are?
Oh, chat.
Do we accept someone?
Okay, meaning...
like far as what?
So what I feel like they saying is, if I can give an example.
Go ahead. That'd be great.
So if you with someone who every time y'all have a disagreement or y'all have to talk, they yell.
Okay.
Talk, but you tell them numerous of times that, you don't like the way they talk to you.
Okay.
Do you accept that about that person? Because they say, well, that's just who I am. And that's how I talk.
Okay.
Or do you move on because it's something that you don't agree with?
Oh,
wow.
Y'all could get in more in depth with different scenarios or situations.
Just for the question that you said, it all depends. Like, if you can, I guess if you can handle that person.
If you can handle it.
If you can handle that person until you get to your point where enough is enough, I can't do this or whatever.
Right.
And if you, like you said, if you're talking to that person and you tell that person, I don't like the way you talk to me. Come on, man. Why you gotta keep talking to me like that? So I basically with that one is how much you can handle.
Yeah, I agree.
Me personally, from a standpoint, I've been through some things like that. So
you ain't taking that.
No, I ain't taking that no more.
Yeah.
No, like if I tell you this is what it is, this is exactly what it is.
Yeah, ain't no disrespecting or anything like that.
Especially if I'm not disrespecting you.
Yeah.
If I'm not disrespecting you in any type of shape, form, or fashion, I'm not gonna let you disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? So that's my input on that part of that question.
Okay.
And then far as like, okay, Faye, let me ask you this. Now, I'm sorry. Did you have something that you want to say about that question? I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna. I totally agree with what you said. It all depends on what you can handle.
Right.
If you okay with yelling and hollering and the disrespecting, then like me, I'm a person I can't handle that because I take words to heart. Like some people, like for real. Like
me too. Like
I do.
Yeah.
Like and maybe I shouldn't.
And a lot of people tell you like, them words don't hurt. Yes, they do.
Words hurt.
Yeah,
words hurt.
You can't take words back.
You listen to me.
That's the thing about you.
I'm
kind of rather fight than
words. No, I'm serious.
Because you can't take those words
think
back.
About those words.
Because that's gonna ponder on you. Like, man, you could be like, yeah, I forgive you, but you really sometimes that you gonna get a flashback and think about that. Like, I can't take that back.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I used to. Now I'm not gonna lie. I used to accept some things.
Yeah, and you did some things too.
And I did things too as well. So I'm not never perfect, but now I really don't.
Yeah, I don't do all that arguing. I don't do all because I know it ain't because I'm holy or because I'm all this.
Yeah,
or all this,
I feel you go.
Once you put those words out, you can't get them back. I don't care how much you say, I'm sorry. I said it out of anger. And people do say stuff out of anger to hurt you.
Yeah, that's true.
But I can't
And we have done it too.
And I've done it too.
Yeah, I know I've done it.
I've done it. Tried to make you feel low.
Yeah, man.
discuss.
Yeah.
I've done
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And
But I know, like now that where I'm at now, and people say that's wrong. Like if I have an issue that's really bothering me, like I shut down. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say to you because I don't want to hurt you.
yeah.
Like I don't want to, because when you get mad, man, you get dirty.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true, but
when
that's
you
not a
get
good
mad,
thing either, though, Faye.
and people say that to me all the time.
Because that's like it's building up in you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I you got to release that.
You think
But,
so?
how long? But do you hold it? Like,
But I
you
just
never,
hold it in until I'm able to talk about it. It might be 3 months, it might be 4 months, but it ain't no week or 2
then you gonna
days.
bring it back up.
Well, I'm not gonna bring it back up unless they want to bring it back up. Because
Okay.
at that time, my anger, I'm
Okay.
done with it. I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But people
I
say that's
guess.
wrong too.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Like, to me, I feel like with a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
a marriage, or
Mhm.
anything. Now, with
Mhm.
me, communication is the total key, and it's not yelling at each other; it's talking to each other.
Pause. Okay.
Mhm.
Why do if you did something to me,
Mm-hmm.
why do I have to keep communicating what you done? Like,
You
it's
don't.
like at
but
this
no,
point, it's
Faye,
like
you
you doing what you want to do at
Yeah,
this point.
yeah, I
So
agree
why
with
I
you.
gotta keep
I
telling
agree
you
with-
you did this, you did
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Like I ain't got nothing to
I
say
agree
no
with you.
more.
I agree with you on that, but you don't have to. But as a person, they should see from what they're doing. Like, I'm hurting this person.
Right.
You know, like I'm hurting this person, so I ain't gonna
Mhm.
keep doing that.
Right.
You know, like and I ain't gonna say if you really love them, because you could love them, but that's just who you are.
Who you are, I agree.
That's just who you are.
Right.
So it's up to you to change the dynamic of what you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want to work this out, or
With that person.
or whatever.
Mhm.
And if you don't, if you know you're not gonna change,
Yeah.
cause like with me, my guards is up so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And some things, I'm not gonna lie, I'll take. It could be the slightest little thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I know this.
Yeah.
I'll take a 0 to 100 like that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then the person or whoever will tell me, and I'll be like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to look back like, whoa, let me stop that.
Right. Okay.
You know
Calm
what I'm
down.
saying? Yeah,
Calm
let me
down.
calm, because I instantly just like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I have to learn. What I'm learning for myself personally is not to look back this way
Mm-hmm.
and I keep going this way, because I'm still looking back this way, like this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. So if I see those signs, I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying? But I got to stop doing that.
But is that wrong though? Like, is that wrong? Facebook,
But
YouTube,
yeah.
is that wrong?
Is that
If
wrong? Yeah, I
if
agree.
you guys have had relationships in the past, friendships, relationships,
yeah,
whatever
all
in the
of
past,
it. Yeah.
that damaged you,
Yeah.
and you looking at the signs, is that wrong? I don't think that's wrong.
Man, I don't. You know what, Fabe? I'm not gonna say it's wrong. You know what? I feel like if that person really is genuine, if they like, well, they trying to show you, like they don't owe me nothing.
Right.
But if they genuine, they showing me, like, I'm like, okay. But if you keep doing the same thing, now I ain't wrong on what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a different thing. Now, I know, like, from knowing you and me, how I am like that too. I cut a person off quick,
Yeah.
and sometimes I question myself, like, did I do that too fast?
I think I'm the problem at this point.
Yeah, we might be. You get off of me. We might be, cause I could cut a person off like, all right, man,
And go to sleep.
My favorite quote is, man, once I never knew you.
Yeah.
Once I never knew that's one of my favorite quotes. Like, once I never knew you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I think we need to stop doing that though.
Okay. Do we have any questions, Antonio?
So you can accept people based off what you can handle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now,
I
so
love
what you
that.
say? What you
I
like?
can't. I'm with you.
What you said? Now, I think Tonyo finna turn it around on me.
No,
So
I'm
is-
with him.
So
I'm
you
with him.
saying? So
That's
your
me.
next thing you're gonna say is that fair for the other person?
In a sense, because I'm gonna give a different scenario.
Give
Say
it to
Okay.
me.
If this person forgets easily,
Okay.
you know that could become agitating.
Yeah.
That this person may forget a lot. So,
yeah.
like, do you accept that of that person because they're just who they are?
Who be forgetting everything?
Yeah. Who
Oh, that's me
forgets
because I
every now
forget
and then,
everything. I
or-
don't know what I did this morning.
Or
And you be a help along the
I'll
way,
just be a
or do you be
helpmate.
like,
helpmate,
Alright.
a helpmate. Be a helpmate.
But
Like,
see, I'm saying, helping someone who forgets or needs help with filling out an application or who don't know how to be professional, that's not hurting you. I'm talking about when that thing start hurting you, you need to cut that thing off. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
If it's hurting you.
Right. Okay.
But but I don't have a problem with helping anyone or being there for anyone. But if it starts hurting me, nah, you gone, bad boo.
Yeah, definitely. Like when it comes to, I agree with you on that. Like when it comes to the education stuff, I'll tell somebody after, I don't be lying.
Let's be real.
When it comes to education, I'll tell some people like, man, I didn't go to school.
Yeah.
I went to school,
Come
but
on.
I went to school for,
Let's be real.
For two things. It was a fashion show.
Come
and
on.
women.
Okay.
It was a fashion show.
Right.
And women. I just wanted to go for clothes. Like it was a family tradition that we had to live to. Like to my cousin Calvin, and it was best dressed in the family.
Right.
Man, I knew I had to get best dressed to keep the family tradition going.
Right.
I wasn't thinking about no books, no timetables, no nothing. I need best dress. So
you having smart friends or a smart significant other.
Yeah.
That's
But I
okay.
keep it 100. I'm like, man, I don't know that.
I
but
don't do that,
but
right.
I mean, I'll be real. Like, I'm not no school person. After I gave my mama, and I had to go to alternative school. After I had my mama, my diploma, I told her to look for nothing else.
You done.
When they was doing ACTs, I was going to buy me a pair of Jordans.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking about no school, man. I mean, I wasn't even thinking about working. Because from the background of the childhood life that I grew up on, I thought I was going to be a drug dealer.
Okay.
All right. So say y'all met someone, they grew up without a mom or father,
Okay.
and so they are not emotionally intact. They don't know how to show emotions well.
But those be the ones that are very emotional. Like they're needy. Like they're so needy. Like they need to feel.
But you get
From a man perspective, it's a little different
You
because
think so?
Yeah.
if we are not taught to be like vulnerable or emotional at a young age, we come up and like we hold those emotions in. So it's gonna make you a little harder, like. And when you do express those emotions, it's coming out more through anger than calm conversation.
Yeah.
So like when it's men like that who didn't grow up with a father, or the mother was on drugs, so she was never there
Right.
to actually comfort this child, or every time this child did something, he get yelled at
Right.
or disciplined wrong instead of being taught. So now when he grow up, he lash out when it comes to like emotional situations, definitely within a relationship. Like, so for you, Christy, if you had to deal with a man who grew up that way, like,
But
do you
what I'm
accept him
saying
for
is,
it?
That's majority of our race. Like we've never learned how to fully communicate.
Yeah.
We're just learning how to communicate now. You just said because you're learning how to communicate now. We don't know how to communicate without yelling, without disrespecting one another, without saying, "Hey, man, what you said to me that hurt me."
That's so true.
We don't know
That
how
is
to
so
do that.
true.
So
That
this
is
is what
so
Life
true.
Conversations is trying to teach people. Hey,
That is so true.
communicate.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
so
Hey,
true.
that hurt me what you did.
That's so true.
Like that,
That's
it ain't
so
just
true.
about not having no mom, no dad. That's
That's
just
so
like
true. And the first thing that we do, we go off of anger.
and disrespect. We don't
Yeah.
think first.
Anger and disrespect. We don't think.
We don't think.
You can get, man, it's crazy that we do that.
I feel like a lot of times it's the ego.
You think
Cause
You-
for
really?
me too personally.
Okay,
'Cause
okay.
when my girl tell me something about myself, like something that I should do different,
Right.
I'm
you get
instantly
offensive.
looking for something that
defensive.
she need to do different.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
like-
Tit for tat. The tit for tat.
Absolutely. And I
The
just
tit for
told,
tat.
and I
The
just
tit
told my
for tat.
husband that the other day, like
The
when
tit
you
for
find
tat.
somebody that loves you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on your team, boo. So if I tell you you need to do this, it's for you because I love you. You know what I'm saying? When y'all find somebody that's on your team and they looking out for you,
Yeah,
and you fighting them, you need to check that, man.
yeah. That's
If
true.
they telling you what you doing is doing this, or what you need to do this to better yourself, they looking out for
And
you.
that
But
now-
you want a bomb ass girl who don't give a fuck? All she want to do is just fucking laugh. Like,
Right.
come on now.
That goes both ways because
Absolutely.
you definitely want to pick. Me personally, I feel like this, and now you can correct me if I'm wrong. To me, women,
Go ahead.
women feel like men are always supposed to be that strong.
I do.
But Faye, sometimes we get knocked down too.
Right, I agree.
You know, and sometimes we get knocked down too, and y'all be and
but
y'all.
don't cry more than me. That's all we say. We don't mean y'all crying, but don't be crying more
But it
than
ain't
me.
necessarily crying all the time. But if we expressing it and we saying our
Every
feelings,
day, how many times you expressing this now?
it depends on if you keep doing the same thing though. Too.
So who is it? So the person you're in a relationship doing the same thing?
Yeah, the
or?
person like if they doing the same thing you expressing, they not just catching on, and then the first thing you a woman to say, "You're so fast. You need to you that words get hard to you and all that." No, man,
Yeah.
no, you know, and sometimes, and you know what?
But why express yourself 1,000 times if I'm with you
Mm-hmm.
or with whoever and I'm study saying disrespectful things to you and you study expressing to me, don't do that, and
And you keep doing it,
why
right?
are you constantly there? Like, why are you still
That's true
there?
too. But you know what, Faye? You know what? And I'm gonna be honest. Us as people, we think we could change some people.
Okay.
We think we could change you.
Okay.
And sometimes like I say, some people just who they are.
Yeah.
And I tell people that all the time when they be like, man, so and so hurted me and woo woo woo. I'm like, I get it, but that's just who they are, and you gotta accept who they are.
Accept them, but don't change them.
A person gotta want to change for
Right.
themselves. They gotta want to change for themselves, Tonio. If they ain't gonna change, that's just like me. That's just like you tell me every day. You like, big bro, how many times you gonna keep letting this girl disrespect you in front of us, and she keep doing this and doing this. But I'm coming to you every day, man, Antonio, I don't like it. You gonna get tired of it, and you gonna be like, big bro, you gotta do something, change it. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing it, so why you keep talking about it? Change it. Like, I want to keep hearing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like, it hurts me more seeing you hurt. So if I really love you, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Absolutely.
That's just like Fav in marriage. If she tell me Carlos is woo 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 woo, and I'm listening to it, Fav, you was wrong. Or Carlos, you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's just because of the love. Like, and I expect the same way. Like, when you know a person wrong, they wrong. So accept your wrong. Like, but if you ain't gonna change it, you gotta love I always say you gotta love yourself more. So if you gonna keep getting yourself beat up, or you gonna get yourself out that type of situation. You know, that's mainly that. You know, you don't nobody to answer that question. Don't nobody gotta accept nobody who they are.
Okay.
You don't have to accept nobody who they are.
Okay.
So to answer that question, no, don't nobody gotta accept nobody who they are.
Okay.
I mean, cause a person, like you said, their ego. A person have the ego, they could be right or wrong. And if you gonna be who you are, regardless.
So you can't work with anyone.
I can.
Okay.
I definitely can, because ain't nobody perfect.
Do you feel like people should learn how to work with people for who they are? Like, is that a trait that we should learn?
In what way? Like, what in life?
Some people
period.
cut people off for the craziest things,
Yeah,
bro.
you do. You owe me money. I'm cutting you off.
Yeah.
You
But you talk too loud. I don't want to.
right.
Be
You know
friend.
I mean,
Ghetto.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
you yell too. I'm gonna cut you off. You cuss too much. I'm gonna cut you off.
Right.
Like, and that's some things that people have to learn how to elevate and grow out of. Like, okay, well, let me talk to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you know you keep talking to this person, they ain't trying to change. Like the old saying, say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So if they not trying to, and then another thing too is, think about it, Faye. That person could try to help that person, right, Tonio? But they gotta analyze themselves too.
Because they might like it.
They gotta analyze themselves too. You gotta analyze yourself too.
So how do you deal with a person that likes who they are, but you're disgusted with it?
With the other person?
And this could be your spouse. This could be a friend. Somebody. Well, I ain't gonna even say somebody you work with, because you ain't got to deal with them. I'm saying.
Nah, you gotta deal with them for 7 or 8 hours. That's one thing with I deal with people 7 or 8 hours. That's a good question, Faye. So you say, how do you deal with the person?
What if I like some people say certain things about me, but I like how I am. You get me?
You who you are, you ain't gotta change.
So how do you deal with the person who likes being who they are? Do you still deal with them, or you?
They don't got either they gonna walk or they don't got to. Don't force yourself.
Do we accept society for what it is today, even though, like, if it's right or wrong?
No, I mean, it's a lot of things in society that's wrong. I mean, man, that's a good one. There's a lot of things in society that's totally wrong.
I'm gonna just be honest, right? I think social media has messed up society.
I
And I'm just
100%
being
agree.
messed. I'm just,
I
even though
100%
I'm
agree.
on social media,
I
I
100%
think
agree.
social media has messed up relationships.
Oh, for sure.
I think it has
For
messed
sure.
up marriages.
For sure.
I think it
For
has
sure.
messed up
For
friendships.
sure.
I
For
think
sure.
social media has messed up.
That's 100%
It
for
took
sure.
us from reality.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's kind of hard for us to get away from social media because of the business that we in. But sometimes I do believe you have to fast from.
You have to get up off that thing for a while.
You know,
back to still on the social media topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
What social media is showing today, with Dwayne Wade's son changing his sex before he even turned 18.
Sonya,
You know,
just
I
got
don't agree with that.
man.
Like, do we accept that?
I don't.
accept
And I know a
it.
lot of people say
Hey,
that's his son.
My favorite quote.
No.
No.
Oh, no.
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 Because at the end of the day, I feel like that's a touchy subject, and I'm not to offend anybody. Facebook, YouTube, I'm not to offend anybody, but this is something I don't agree with. Because my thing is, I feel like that boy, what, 10, 12, 13?
Somewhere.
Yeah, nah, man. It could have
He
went
don't even know what he is.
Right,
yet.
it could have went a furthermost stuff. They could have. I feel like they could have did more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like counseling. They actually just okay. That's what you want to be. What Velvet, even whatever, Gabriel, whatever your name want to be.
Yeah.
No, that ain't cool.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
I don't agree with that at all.
understand
No.
Yeah.
So like even like what men not changing themselves to women and women changing themselves to men, and then they want to be called the opposite sex.
No, I'm not. I'm calling you by your name.
I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with that either. Like,
No, I'm not doing that.
I don't agree with none of that.
not doing it.
It's hard. Like with my career that I'm in at work, they're doing transgender bathrooms, and it's just that's one of the hardest things. So, one of my employees, she gave a great idea. She said it shouldn't just be a woman to go in there and clean it, or a man to go in there and clean it by themselves. They should go in at the same time and clean it. And I agree with that. And I thought about that. I'm like, she right.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you walking into in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't change it. Like, whatever you choose, you are. But I
don't
just
hate anyone.
Right. I don't hate nobody that they are. And let's get that right. Social media, Facebook, YouTube. We don't hate nobody. It's just I just don't agree with the younger generation doing that. I can't control nobody growing. That's just like if Junior come to me and say, Dad, I think I like boy. Junior, you 11. Now we got me and your mama finna look into this and see what's going on for you just to feel that way.
And I feel a certain type of way about grown people. I think about at the gym. I go to the restroom and a transgender, a man, he comes in there dressed like a woman. At the end of the day, I don't care what you are, you still a man to me.
Right.
So when I come out the shower, they should have if they gonna do it, they should have a separate washroom for them. Because you're still a fucking man to me. When I walk past, you're looking. I don't care whether you say you like, you're looking.
And I guarantee
you're still a man. You're looking.
And I guarantee
Period, point blank.
And I guarantee you probably get aroused.
You still a man in the women's restroom to me. So they need to make stuff separate.
Right.
Okay, I'm like, whoa, come on now, y'all.
It's just, I mean, I just feel like this freedom kind of went a little too far.
Too far.
A little too far. Like, a little too far. This freedom went a little too far.
Mm-hmm.
You know, God didn't make no Adam and Steve. He made Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
He didn't make Eve and Jane together in the garden. He made them two together in the garden.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. My pastor just preached about that Sunday about, like, these kids confused with who they are or whatever like that. You know, you got to, like, really talk to your kids and see what's going on. And, like, I question my son all the time. Like, I talk to Junior all the time. And one thing that I do like about my son, he's not afraid to say anything about anything that's going on. He's going to let me and his mom know. So, yeah, I definitely don't agree with that Dwayne Wade situation. And my thing is everything that, you know, people got out on Boosie, but everything Boosie
I agree.
said,
I totally agree with him.
everything Boosie said was right.
How you a grown man saying it's okay for your man to get fucking ass? Like, I'm just being real. Like,
everything.
I said it last conversation. Like, what real man saying that that's okay. Like,
right. And then
unless you got some freakness in you.
true. And then they tried
Let's
to
be
get,
real.
and then they try to get the backlash on Bootsy, not to just to stick to the celebrity thing, because that's not what we do.
No, Bootsy a man, and
Right.
he said how he felt.
They tried to get a backlash on Bootsy when his daughter came out. Like Bootsy kept it 100. I ain't know my daughter was like this.
Yeah.
I ain't fooling my daughter. Like I don't agree with it, like you say. I love my daughter, but I'm not finna agree this with
With
her.
a lifestyle.
Right.
I
He,
love her.
like Bootsy say, she ain't finna bring no other woman in my house.
Period.
None of that. Whatever she gonna do on the outside.
Period.
But she ain't finna do it in front of me.
That's how it go.
And I agree with that.
I totally agree.
I agree with that. A lot of people don't, and I mean, I might get a lot of backlash on that or whatever, but
I
that's
ain't
the
even
truth.
worried about this life conversation.
You know,
This our show.
it's
This
life.
how we feel.
It's
know
life,
what
you
I'm
know what I'm saying?
saying?
I mean,
Like,
if people don't even, they stop watching or whatever, I can't. I mean,
why would I be okay with my boys doing that? Though?
I can't.
Like, what's wrong with your mental?
I can't.
Like,
I can't.
and I'm not never telling anyone not to love their children.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is don't condone the mess that they do. Son, I love you. Daughter, I love you. But what you doing, I ain't with that, baby. I ain't with that. I didn't raise no boy to be a girl,
with
and
no
I didn't raise
dolls.
no girl to be a boy. I didn't do that.
Yeah, I agree.
So whatever you do outside, that's your
I agree.
business. You got to pay for that, but
I
you won't do
agree.
it in front of me. Period.
Antonio, you hit a touch on that one, but I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
That-
Stand up, parents. Y'all know what's right. Y'all know what's wrong.
And especially if you did all you can do to raise your kid. Now, you can't control when they get grown.
Yeah, whatever they do
But
outside,
if
that's their
you
business.
did all you could do to raise, you know you did the right thing. Man, you ain't gotta agree with nothing.
You
Cause
happy.
I mean, I come off what's in the Bible.
Yeah.
That's in the Bible. God didn't make that like that.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody perfect. I mean, we're not acting like we too holy with that, but
Right. I don't know what my kids do
So,
with
so
a
let
thing.
me ask you this.
right.
Mm,
Though you don't agree with them,
right.
Mhm.
do you accept them for who they are? Because they not about to change it. So, like,
No, I accept my child. I will love my child. I would. It ain't nothing my child can do to make me stop loving them. But don't bring your bullshit around me. Don't bring your mess around me. When you come around, if it was my boy, you gonna be a boy. If you my girl, you gonna be a girl. Don't bring your whatever you doing. That person around me. Don't do none of that. Come around me, be my son, be my daughter, and I'm gonna respect you. I'm gonna love you. But I ain't finna be condoning your mess.
so
No.
what if it was your best friend? What if she turned to a man? You gonna accept her?
What?
Antonio's showing out today, ain't
You showing out.
he? He's showing out today. My right
I'm gonna
hand,
love
man.
her, but I don't want.
Oh yeah, you asked another
around
question.
me.
You asked that.
Yeah, I don't want that around me.
Yeah,
But if
nah.
it's your best friend, they gonna already know that. They gonna
right,
already
because
know
they
that.
gonna know how you
They
feel.
gonna know. They gonna already. They gonna already
They gonna know how
that.
you feel.
You
They
think about
already-
some stuff we
Yeah.
do in front of certain friends.
Yeah.
Certain stuff we do in front of other friends. So
Yeah.
they gonna
yeah.
already.
They
know
already
that.
gonna know. Yeah.
They already.
Yeah, they already
she
gonna know.
ain't.
that.
She ain't going for
That's
that.
a great answer, Faye.
He ain't going for that. Your friends know you. They know what you
they,
going for.
They gonna know how to approach and what way to come to where they see you or whatever.
I got friends that do threesomes, menages. They do everything.
straight up.
Don't do too much.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? But they ain't finna approach me with that. You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
You got friends that's living that life, Antonio, but they ain't finna approach you with that because they know you, man.
yeah,
So your friends ain't gonna approach you because they already know.
yeah, that's true.
They know they know.
You said three.
Bad.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just was curious, but you know. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Your friends know you, so they ain't gonna bring no type
Yeah.
of. They ain't gonna do it.
Yeah,
Not if they your friend.
But you know what, man? Antonio hit. that
But
one. That
what
was
if they
deep.
changing for them though? Like, not for the sense of how you might feel about
Mhm.
it, but because of how they feel about it. You know?
Just don't bring it around me.
Right? Yeah, you could like.
That's like I got way. It ain't even about. I got ways that they don't like, right? Or things that they don't like, or people that I'm friends with that they don't like. I'm not gonna bring it around them.
Gotcha.
So it's just a point of respect
Yeah,
level. I'm not gonna disrespect you in
Yeah.
this way. So don't you disrespect me
And-
that way. I just want my
and that's
friend.
the
Whatever
thing.
you doing
Yeah,
your
and that's the
freaky
thing.
lifestyle, that's on you.
Yeah, like I tell my buddy like, "Gee, I rock with you, my man," but
But he changed to a girl. Y'all ain't cool no more.
Is y'all cool? Or just don't come be? What y'all gonna do?
I don't know.
I mean, if y'all cool, you accept them.
I
Right,
mean,
you
I
love 'em.
accept. Yeah, I mean, I love. I accept them.
But it's like put on your pants, man, around me. Don't put it. If they
Yeah,
your friend,
yeah.
they'll agree,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Don't.
If they your
yeah,
friend, be like,
yeah.
man, friend, I can't handle that.
Yeah, I can't.
I love you. I ain't
come over
judging
here with a
you.
whole.
Skirting in your
Yeah,
days.
no, man. You gonna put your
Yeah.
jeans on? No, man. We
Yeah.
ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's I get your other part of your life, but bring back
Be my
that life.
friend. Be
Yeah.
my friend. That
Yeah,
freaky shit, do
yeah,
that over there.
yeah,
But be
yeah,
my friend
nah,
right
don't
now.
do that. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Like you can leave your partner. No, you know, not in my house.
Yeah.
No, now if I go to your house, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Now I'm putting myself around that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's what it is. I mean, to me, I feel like when you get to that type of stuff, those are some spirits.
You know,
I think those spirits.
you get
Like
deep. You get
I
deep.
think them
ain't it?
spirits. I think them spirits. Like
Right.
them some deep, heavy spirits.
Mhm.
And it's like you wonder, like, what made you do that? Like, what made you go that way? Like, them some spirits.
Mhm.
I could be wrong, but I think them spirits.
We got any comments on Facebook, Antonio? Well, while he's checking Facebook, YouTube, let us know how you guys feel about unconditional love and accepting a person for who they are. You know, do we really accept people for who they are, or do we accept people on our conditions? Like, do we really? And I'm finding out, like, more and more. I thought I accepted people for who they are, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't really accept
Yeah.
people for who they are, because I cut them off.
yeah.
And I
found
thought I
my-
did. I really did, but I
I
don't.
found myself kind of changing. Like,
As soon as
man,
as soon as you
Soon
do
as
something
you-
I don't like, or I
yeah.
don't want you, like,
as
bad.
soon as I get that vibe, I just be like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I just walk off on that vibe like I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's definitely that. Like you don't, and I just feel like you don't have to accept nothing. Like I say earlier, you don't have to accept nothing that you really don't want to accept.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, if you want to accept that, that's something you choose to do.
Yeah.
You know, but you really don't have to accept that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that's the whole thing in a nutshell. Because people gonna be who they are, and
Yeah.
you're gonna be who you are.
Yeah, right. But I want people to accept me. So why can't I accept anyone else?
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, is that considered selfish?
Right. Yeah, I guess I'm selfish. I guess we're selfish, right?
Yeah.
For the people who cut people off when they don't do what you want them to do or act like how you want them to act, that's selfish. You want everybody. I want everyone to accept me and my ways, but I don't want to accept anybody else.
And you can't see your ways.
I can't see, man.
You can't see
I'm
your
perfect
own
to me,
ways,
right?
yeah. And that ain't cool.
And that ain't cool, man.
That you can't see your ways. That ain't cool. Far as like, with the person or anything like that. That ain't. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
That ain't cool. Like, I mean, you know, like, can you be the one to? The Bible say God forgive everything. Or can you be the one to turn the other cheek all the time?
All the time.
Yeah.
We supposed to, but if it's messing with my mental, I ain't finna be doing that.
Yeah.
No, you say yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Right,
So chime in. Let us know, like, how do you feel about accepting people for who they are?
Yeah,
If we really
please.
love them, we supposed to accept them
Yeah.
for who they are. But most
Yeah.
of the time, we don't. We
Yeah.
don't accept people for who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we
we
don't.
we really don't.
We
like,
really don't.
we don't.
We don't. We don't accept people for who they are. If we love a person, we supposed to accept them.
But you
And
know
we
what,
don't.
Faye? It's like everybody. And see, and that's the thing. Like everybody different.
Mm.
Everybody got their different ways. They got this. They
Yeah.
got this. They got that. That's why I said like earlier, like on one of our episodes, like when you get married or you get in a relationship, you really don't know that person. You learning that person.
Yeah.
Like y'all just. I mean, you 23 years and you still learning stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You be
And I
learning.
changed.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
s-
the
you
right.
got-
So right in
because you love
relationship.
your husband, you both want to be on that same page, walk together. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing about it. You got some, Antonio?
Yeah, so most questions
Mhm.
that everyone was asking, they was pretty much answering their own question.
Okay.
Okay.
But we do got a few statements.
Okay.
So,
Give me the name too.
okay. If I say this wrong, please forgive me. But Annette Murphy. I
Okay.
believe,
Uh-huh.
she
Sister
said-
Weaver. That's
she
my
s-
girl.
Okay. Hey, just let me get the question.
Okay, too much. You right.
This was going back to I believe what Christy was talking about dealing with emotional
Okay.
emotions within a man.
Okay.
Mhm.
She said Yes, don't be crying more than me. I
Okay.
agree. I know a man needs emotional support,
Right.
but don't know woman want
You just
emotionally
crying.
immature man.
Absolutely.
But still, sister birth, you need to get
But
it
we
for a
telling
car.
y'all what we want.
But y'all gotta listen to what we saying too, though.
Right. And what I'm saying is we listening to you, but we don't care. You get me? Do you get me?
So just forget my feelings, huh?
Sometimes you can bring it out, but then sometimes you got to suck it up. That's what we telling you.
Hey, that ain't fair.
It might not be talk to God. Talk to God about that. That's how he made it.
Do y'all agree with that, fellas? Do y'all agree with that? Like for real?
Okay, Antonio. Then we're gonna leave our final thoughts. What you got?
Oh, another comment?
One more comment.
Yeah,
Okay.
one more we got about
Okay.
it.
So we got a comment from Michelle White.
Okay.
She said, like I said, I can't accept,
Period.
I can't judge.
Okay.
I can accept, I'm sorry. I
Okay.
can accept, I
Mhm.
can't judge them, but just not around me.
Period, Michelle.
Yeah,
Totally agree.
That I agree with Michelle. See, I like Michelle.
I
How
love
you
Michelle.
doing, Michelle? You all right, Michelle? That's the truth. Final thoughts. Let's get up out of here.
My final thought is just know what you can accept. What you can accept. If it starts to mess with your mental, I think you maybe need to check that a little bit. Like, it's certain things I'm gonna accept and certain things I'm not gonna accept. Like, I'm not gonna accept disloyalty. Like, you can't be unloyal to me. I'm not accepting.
Yeah.
Once you disloyal to me, bad. Like, I'm not accepting that. Period.
That's true, and I agree with that.
I'm not accepting that.
That's true. Like, man, that's basically
I'm not
it.
accepting that.
And just to add to
I
that,
accept all your ways. You're nasty, dirty, greedy, ghetto, whatever. But I'm not accepting
nasty,
disloyal.
dirty.
Yeah, we got some friends that's nasty and dirty. You ain't got none?
that's nasty, dirty way.
Always.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, basically what everything Faye said. And my thing, I'm not gonna accept anybody talking to me any type of way.
You ain't wrong.
That's one thing that I
And you don't
can't
have to.
accept. Like nobody in, like you not finna
Calm
talk to me
down,
any
right?
type of way. Like you not finna.
Like you a kid?
Yeah, like
You
nah,
finna even talk to
I ain't
kids
going
like
through
that.
that. Nah, if I ain't talking to you like that, I ain't going through that. That's like a pet peeve, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
That's like one of my true pet peeves.
You
Like
ain't wrong.
how you come off, who you talking to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I respect you, you gonna respect
We
me.
got another question?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Antonio.
one last question I
Go
want to
ahead.
shine some light
Uh-huh.
on real quick before we get out of here.
Uh-huh.
A comment from Tanisha Jacobs, I believe.
Okay.
She said, I treat people how I want to be treated.
Okay.
So the only thing I can't accept is if you, only thing I believe she said, only thing I can accept is if you accept me to accept
Take a time.
you and your ways, but don't want to accept me. I
Okay.
feel like what she's saying is,
Uh-huh.
basically, she can't accept you
Uh-huh.
if you don't accept
Her ways?
her,
Her ways.
and
Okay.
and vice versa. That's what I
Okay.
feel.
Okay.
Correct me, Tanisha, if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Do y'all think that's fair to treat people how they treat you?
No,
No, I don't.
I don't.
I
I
treat
really
people
don't.
according to their
I don't.
ability. You get what I'm saying? Like, to their ability. Like,
Elaborate.
okay.
Yeah, I was just.
Let's say me. Okay, I use me, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm nonchalant, right? Don't none really phase me, right? So I can't expect my nonchalance to be on him or my friend. You get what I'm saying? So basically, I calm them down in a store. You get what I'm saying? And when it comes to other stuff, they calm me down in the store. For me to go off, it gotta be a trigger. You get what I'm saying? Like, I treat people according to their ability. Like, I don't like to be around people, so don't put me around a whole lot of people because that's not my ability.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I treat people according to who they are and what they can handle. You get what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you're quiet. You know what you don't like a big old crowd. You know what I'm saying? You like work. You like a few people to love on. And you don't like all that. So why put you in a situation where you got to do all that? You get what I'm saying? But if it comes to business, you know how to conduct yourself. But I treat my people according to who they are. Everybody can't handle things
Yeah,
the
some
same
people,
way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Family. I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? He got his picks to choose. You get what I'm saying? So I treat my people according to what they can do.
You talking about my picture choosing the family?
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. You right about that though. But yeah, and what I try to do, my best is like I really do try to treat people how I want to be treated.
You do.
Yeah, I try my best really hard to treat people how I want to be treated. Cause
when I do that,
people can say some things about you, then another person come and tell you, and then.
And I'm sorry, she did say that. She said she treat people how she want to be treated.
Okay.
But see, I do that, and people don't like that. Like you ain't gotta call me every day. You ain't gotta talk to me every day. And I do people like that. They be mad. So it's according to what they need. Like we should treat people according to what they need. Cause what I need, you don't need. You get what I'm saying?
True.
Like you need to hear from your cousin every day.
Yeah.
Long as I know you good, I ain't gotta hear from you every day.
Right.
Long as I know you good, you straight, and nothing ain't bothering you.
Something going on, you know I'm gonna call
something going on.
Yeah,
but you like, hey, cuz, what's up?
Right.
Everybody differently. So why do we keep
Cause
saying?
like I like affection, you know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
let's
Because
go.
that person might not really like
Me, I
affection.
don't like too
So
much. Don't give me all that. Don't give me all that.
giving
Me
you
too.
what I want,
Me too, Tonyo.
And I don't like all that.
yeah.
I love
like,
affects,
you know,
Tonyo.
Okay.
Like if you giving,
I got
like
it.
everybody got a certain love
What they
language.
need.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like my love language can be different
Come on,
from
let's
Chrissy's
get it.
love language.
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm giving her my love language, then
That
it
ain't
could
what
be
I
too
want.
much for her. You
So
know what I'm saying?
do love like okay.
Wait, let's pause. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
So the
That's another topic.
so the
yeah.
thing is,
Yeah, for sure.
why do we always say we treat people according to how we want to be treated, but that person might not want to be treated like you? Like I don't want all of that love and affection.
Yeah.
Just show me you love me and go on about your day. I don't
Yeah.
need all that.
I like that, cuz.
But you do. You do. You
I
get
like
what I'm
that.
saying? You
Yeah,
like
and so
like
look,
that.
But I
you
don't
like
need that.
it, but then you may give it to the person who don't, and that you feel some way like,
Yeah,
what
you
am I
do.
doing wrong?
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
yep, because
but it's not you.
Because you want them to be like you.
Yeah. And you say, what's wrong? They don't like me. No, they just don't need all. It don't
That's true.
take much for me.
I 100% agree. I know. I've witnessed that. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So I think, and that'll be tell Tanisha that'll be a topic. Why
Yeah.
do we say we're gonna? Matter of fact, that might be our next topic. Why do we say we're gonna treat people the way we want to be treated when how you want to be treated may not be how I want to be treated?
Well, you didn't get
It might not. Like some women, it don't take. They're not materialistic. It don't take much for
that
them.
much, yeah.
But it takes much for me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some guys, it don't take nothing from them. But for some guys, you got to go the extra mile. You got to be more affectionate. So everybody's different. So I think we should stop
I feel like
saying
that's a
that
part of
statement.
accepting somebody for who they are too.
Yeah.
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 Well, Tanisha, you done gave us a topic.
I love it,
Thank you.
Tanisha. That's going to be our next topic.
We coming with that one
We're
next
coming
week.
with that one next week, babe.
Yeah, we'll be with that one next week. So we're gonna get up out of here.
Thank you
We
guys so
thank you
much.
so much, man. We thank y'all that was just chiming in.
And the
Tanisha's,
questions,
the
what?
questions. We appreciate all you guys. Man, keep watching this. Like, man, we doing this from the heart. Keep watching this, and please subscribe to the
Subscribe.
YouTube
It's
channel.
free.
Subscribe, man. We trying to get that YouTube popping. Subscribe
pop
to the
it, pop
YouTube.
it, pop it.
Pop
Pop
hard.
it, pop it, pop it.
Subscribe to the YouTube, share it, like it, tell a friend. Follow us on all social medias. I know we post all the time. Y'all see me posting. Follow me, Roger Gibson. My page is public. Chrissy Love, her page is public. You know, we accept. But we're not gonna hold you. I'm gonna hit you with my famous quote. Life is good. Peace.
7KL Productions presents Life's Conversation. This podcast is mind-blowing. The conversations are life-changing. We're going to talk about overcoming and accepting things in life, life's elevation, life's obstacles, and challenges. Tune in every Tuesday at 5 p.m. with your hosts, Roger Gibson and Christy Love. You can find us on all social media platforms. Tune in.